Hi, I'm Jennifer Cooper with JKC Mobile Notary, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, we're talking about networking. Are you ready? Let's go. Hi, everybody. I'm Jen. I'm so happy that you're here with me on today's video. Today, we're going to talk about networking. Does that word make you sweat a little bit? If you are a super social person, this is something that you're probably really good at and look forward to. If you're a little more introverted like I am, this is something that's going to make you a little nervous. But as a business owner, I'm fully aware of the absolute necessity and the value of networking to the success, the longevity of my business. And I'm ready if you're ready, so let's get started. There's a couple great articles, as always. I have a blog post about this, as always, and all of that information will be linked down below in the description. So if you want more info, I encourage you to go check it out. Okay, so number one, I'm an introvert. This is something I recently learned about myself, and my son informed me that I was an introvert. And I am what we laughingly refer to as a functional introvert. The thing is, I don't like to be around people, and I don't generally like spending my time in large groups of people. I'm much better one-on-one, but walking into a room of people I don't know and talking is not my idea of a good time. But I'm not going to let that be an excuse for me. I know what I have. I know as a business owner, I have to be able to do this. And so I'm moving past that. And I think that we all can. What helps me in the idea of networking is when I realize what networking really means. It doesn't mean walk into a room full of people you don't know and throw business cards at everybody. Networking means building relationships, and that I'm good at. And that I enjoy doing. And if it's the same thing, except it's in the context of your business and your community, then there's nothing really to be afraid of. I'm going to stop and say, though some of us are still going to be afraid, and that's okay. The Michael Page website that you're going to see in my blog post and that I'm going to have linked down below talks about the top 12 benefits of professional networking. So I'm going to just list them out for you and we'll talk about them a little bit. The first is to strengthen business connections. I think this one is the one that is probably the most talked about, right? If I go to a chamber mixer as the only notary in that chamber group, does it go without saying that in introducing myself and talking to people, I might build up my clientele through that? Sure. And I might meet escrow agents who are looking for a new notary, or I might meet business professionals that need notaries all the time. So can it strengthen your business connections? Absolutely. You can get fresh ideas. I think the point of all people getting together is everybody wants to learn and grow, right? And so we are not an island. I've talked about this before, and being in a community of people surrounded our business or like businesses has the opportunity to give us tons of great ideas. It will raise your profile, right? The people who don't know you are going to know you, which automatically raises your profile, and people are going to start checking you out on social media and checking out your webpage and that kind of stuff. It's going to put you more up in the purview of the people that you're surrounding yourself with. It can advance your career. You could meet people who are looking for somebody like you in your job and can give you a step up in what you want to do for your career. You can get access to job opportunities, gain more knowledge, get career advice and support. I love that one. Build confidence. I think that the more you do anything, aren't you more confident? The more you do anything. I'm talking to my son this morning because he's just now learning to drive. He got his permit. He started behind the wheel driving training yesterday. And one of the things we talked about is his struggle with parking. And I said, what's going to end up happening, and it happens for everybody, is it's going to become second nature. You're going to know the weight of the car as you turn it. You're going to know what you can and cannot do. And I think the same comes from networking and doing it on a regular basis, as you could build your confidence because it's something you're doing and getting used to doing. You can gain a different perspective, develop long-lasting personal relationships, get answers to any question you have, and find a job you love. So I expound on these a lot more in my blog. I hope you'll read that, but those are the 12 tips. Okay, so if you're an introvert like me, there's another article I found. It's from the State Policy Network site called The 5 Networking Tips for Introverts by Chantel Laval, and I love these tips. Also, expounded on this article, you'll need to go to the link. But number 1, know what networking is and isn't. We've covered that, right? Networking is building relationships. Okay, number 2, do some research in advance. I love this because this is what I do to help get myself prepared for where I'm going. You're not going to be able to research every person that's going to be at your networking meeting because you can't possibly know who's going to go. But you can do research on what the meeting is going to be like and what kind of people have gone before. Know what you might say. Kind of prep your sales elevator pitch. I'm working on that right now with Jen Neitzel and the NBB Notary Business Builders about building my elevator speech, is what they're calling it. But it's kind of like a synopsis of who I am and what I do, but also the things I'm going to ask other people. I prep those kinds of questions to kind of get the conversations rolling. Preserve your energy. If you are an introvert like me, you know that spending time outside of your comfort zone can be exhausting, even if it's for 2 hours. So I love this tip, is that don't run all day and then go to a networking event. It might just be too much for you as an introvert. Make sure you get some time to kind of center yourself and kind of conserve your energy so that you have the energy to give to this. And then have an exit strategy. Okay, so I love the exit strategy. I have to be careful with this one because I'll use it really fast. On my first chamber networking event, I showed up, got my name badge on, sat in a chair for 5 minutes and then left. Nobody came and talked to me. I didn't go talk to anybody else. I was terrified, you guys. And I didn't have the energy to do it. So, but my exit strategy is always my morning routine, right? I have to get up at 4 a.m. So I never have an issue saying, so nice to meet you guys. I need to head out of here. I've got an early morning tomorrow. It's not a lie. So, okay. How to get started on networking. First of all, go to your local chamber office and Chamber of Commerce. Look for industry-specific associations. Look for groups on Facebook. That's where my network is, of notaries that I created right when I became a notary. So it's a great place to go. Let's look at the other options for where you can get networking experience. Be right back. Okay. Sorry about that. Got a phone call. But yeah, so local Chamber of Commerce's, industry-specific associations. You can join things like Rotary groups and I don't know what other groups are out there right now. But you can Google associations or networking opportunities in your area for whatever your industry is. So I like to go to things for real estate escrow people. I like to go to things for healthcare. I like to go to things like that. They are in the purview of my job. So, and then whichever networking group you choose, make sure you make it a priority to attend those meetups, right? There's no point in joining an association if you're not going to participate in the networking opportunities. So, make a point that you go to the meetings. So, I'm trying not to make this forever. I hope that this helps you a little bit. I hope you'll read my blog or follow the links down below. And it pushes you forward towards your networking goals that you have for yourself. Also, I want to give you a little thing. I try not to do I try not to go to networking things by myself. I'll take a fellow notary or I'll take my husband, who is not an introvert. So that helps a lot too. Bring a friend. So I hope that you guys found this information helpful. And If you're enjoying these videos or this channel, I would love it if you would subscribe and sign up for alerts. I post every Sunday, and I look forward to seeing you again next week. See you later.